Hey everyone, Dr. Phil here. I'll try to do a video again for BI 169 Nutrition Online. I'm going to try to share my screen with everyone and walk you through a couple things. I got locked out last time, so we will check here. Share. All right. Looks like I'm lagging here, but all right. All right, your log on might be different than this, but this is what I'm going to do here. Okay, I hope this is recording. Sorry. So what I'd like everyone to do, if you could, this is my view. So I'm going to go into your view. Let's see. Yeah. So you can go into syllabus. You can just download this. It will take forever. You can print it if you want. That's completely up to you. Okay, so if you could just read through the syllabus. So I'm going to be using, just so we're clear on this, I'm going to be using Nutrition Essentials, a personal approach, just for some basic stuff. I will be popping in some stuff from the internet, which might be easier. If you can get a used copy, that's great. I downloaded a OAI, which is Open Educational Resources also, but anything on here you can look for on the internet. It doesn't matter. You don't have to buy the textbook, but if you can find one for $20 or so, that'd be great. That's completely up to you. So just read through the syllabus if you could. There's the grading, telling you how you're going to be tested or how I'm going to determine the grades. All right, I'm going to pop back out of here, maybe. Sorry. So I don't know why my computer's being so slow. So I'm going to go back home, course home. All right, and then if you could just start here at Unit 1. There's some best practices for everyone. Just read through that if you've taken a course online. Even if you have, just kind of read through that because things are changing with AI. So I'm going to encourage everyone to use AI. Absolutely. Just don't use it for best practice would be not to copy and paste in your discussions or in your reflections, because I have ways of checking that. Right. But I really would like to know what you think, why nutrition is important. Read through some of this and figure out if any of this triggers why you eat or what you eat. Right. And then there is supposed to be, yes, so at the bottom, here's a discussion topic. So if you could now or over the weekend, just pop in here and let me know what factors influence what you eat. So I have an idea of my head what's going on. Hopefully there are people in here from different cultures, and we'd love to, or I would love to know, what what thoughts you have on food. As I stated before in the discussion here, I grew up on an organic farm, so my ideas might be different than the rest of you. I put in here the new food pyramid. It's going to be hopefully flipped. So you can read up on that, eating more whole food, eating less processed food, which in my opinion, it's only my opinion, is much healthier. But I'm going to click on that here. This is in your view, so this should work. A couple people have posted already, which is fantastic. So when I get a chance, I'm going to go through and read that and just respond back to them. That's best practice. All right. And then you can just kind of go through here and let me see if I can find the quiz on here. So I'm going to go into content. Course tools, quizzes. All right, so there's just a 5-question quiz on the syllabus, and it doesn't even really count for your grade, just kind of so I know everyone has read it and I have an idea. And everyone knows what's expected in the course. So that's basically it for right now. I'm going to try to pop more things in here. A couple things are not showing up, and like I said, I will try to put as much in here as I can, not in the textbook. I have some PowerPoints and things just to keep me on track of what we need to cover. Nutrition, carbohydrates, proteins, fats, water, alcohol, fluid balance. Get a little bit into, cholesterol and some other things that are relatively important, how to maintain your health. At the end, we'll talk a little bit about what's needed for pregnancy, because that can be really important. And I want to end the course just really talking about the microbiome and some concerns that I personally have about food safety, but these are my personal thoughts. But as a consumer and as a human, things you might want to consider. All right, I'm hoping this records, and then what I'll do is I'm going to pop this into my YouTube channel, and then I'll embed the code and pop it in the course for anyone who wants to watch it.